Today operators. Okay. See the definition. Oracle provides operators to be used with the data in order to perform some related action and return a results. Okay. So meaning select star from EMP. You have this data now. Okay. So if you want to filter the data, if you want to retrieve the data about the Smith, okay. So నేను స్మిత్ యొక్క ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ రిట్రీవ్ చేయాలని, రైట్? నౌ ఈ నేమ్ equals to Smith. Okay, so I written this Smith. See, I'm not getting this data. Why I'm not getting this data? Because my table is having the data in the form of capital letter. Now I'm trying to retrieve the data in the form of lowercase. So that's the reason you are not getting the data, because uppercase is different, lowercase is different. So how I am saying like upper is lower is different. See, you can able to find the ASCII value. Okay, so the computer knows the zeros and ones, right? So machine language computer knows only machine language. Okay, so machine language అంటే ఏంటి? ప్రతిదీ జీరోస్ అండ్ వన్ రూపంలోనే ఉంటుంది. సో ఏం రాసినా కూడా zeros and ones. Okay, so in the same way, so Oracle have some ASCII value for your character. Okay, so ASCII of small s from dual. Okay, so small s is a 115. ASCII value is 115. If I use capital S, if I use capital S, so that value is different. $83. Okay, so that's the reason 83, 115 equal to 83 is true. Not right. So that's the reason you are not getting the value. So this place, you will get the capital letter Smith. Okay, in this place, we will get the capital letter Smith. Okay, so you can verify it as well. Select star from. Okay, so now I'm mentioning select star from dual. You are getting only one record because the dual table is having only one record. Now I'm mentioning 1 equals to 1. 1 equals to 1. So 1 equal to 1 అనేది true na false? True, right? Okay, now you put the condition. It's a true condition. So whatever the condition you mentioned here, it's a true condition. It is not related to your table. It is not related to your table. So still you can able to write those type of conditions. You mentioned it, right? Now it is paste this. 1 equal to 2. 1 equal to 2. I'm not getting any data because it's a false condition. If you have any false condition, you won't get any data. Okay, so now same way, if you want to check this, whatever the things I'm saying, the both is the same or not. Okay, so use the ASCII of S equal to ASCII of capital S. It's giving false. Now if you mention like capital letter here, we are getting the value because both values are same. Okay. So for that reason, so you need to maintain the data. So which format we have, it's a capital letter or lowercase or small case that you need, sorry, uppercase that you need to maintain in the same way. Okay. Now here we are writing the things. So you are providing some condition like a name equal to Smith. Okay. So the equal to is an operator here. Equal to is taking the input from you and returning the different value. It is not returning the Smith as is. It is returning some other value. Something it is written. Okay. It may be a one row, it may be a two rows, it may be 100 rows. It is taking the input. So the Oracle provides operators to be used with data in order to perform some related action and return a result. So it is taking the input from you. Okay. So and returning the results. If the operand satisfied your condition. So ASCII of 1 equal to 1 is a true. So ఈ ఆపరేటర్ యొక్క వాల్యూ ట్రూ అయినప్పుడు సో యు ఆర్ గెటింగ్ ది రిజల్ట్స్ అబౌట్ దట్ పర్టికులర్ కండిషన్. ఓకే. సో వెరాస్ ఈఎంపి టేబుల్ మనకేంటి, సో టోటల్గా 14 రికార్డ్స్ ఉంది, రైట్. నౌ ఐఎమ్ ట్రైంగ్ టు కంపేర్ వేర్ ఎంప్లాయీ నేమ్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు స్మిత్ అంటుంది. So I will take each and every name here. Smith equal to Smith, true. It displays the first record. Allen equal to Smith. Jones equal to Smith. Adams equal to Smith. Miller equal to Smith. So this rest of all the records are false records. So that's the reason I'm not displaying this. Okay. So the operators will help you to take the input from you to check the condition. Okay. So ఇక్కడ డెఫినేషన్ అన్నట్టు ఏం లేదు అది. సో వీ క్రియేటెడ్ దేర్ ఓన్ డెఫినేషన్ ఫ్రమ్ అస్. మనమే క్రియేట్ చేసుకున్నాము ఇన్ ఆర్డర్ టు పర్ఫార్మ్ సమ్ రిలేటెడ్ యాక్షన్. ఏదో యాక్షన్ పర్ఫార్మ్ చేస్తుంది కదా. ఓకే. సో అన్ ఆపరేటర్ కెన్ యాక్ట్ ఆన్ ఏ సింగిల్ ఆపరెంట్ ఆర్ టూ ఆపరెంట్స్ ఆర్ బైనరీ ఆపరెంట్స్. సో అంటే ఈక్వల్ టు వర్క్స్ విత్ అ సింగిల్ కండిషన్. Equal to work with the single condition. Now I need to display the employee names whose name is Smith or department number equal to 30. అంటే నేను డిస్ప్లే చేయాలనుకున్న నేమ్ సో స్మిత్ అయినా అయి ఉండాలి, లేదు అంటే నేను డిస్ప్లే చేసే ఎంప్లాయీస్ 30th డిపార్ట్మెంట్కి సంబంధించిన ఎంప్లాయీస్ అయినా ఉండాలి. అలాంటి కేసు వచ్చినప్పుడు మనం ఏం చేస్తాం, విల్ యూజ్ ఆర్ ఆపరేటర్ ఆర్. ఓకే. సో ఆర్ EPT number equals to 30. Now we will get the records. See, the Smith is related to 20th department. Okay. Rest of all the people from the 30th department. Okay, if you mention like 20 here, 20. So you will get the Smith along with other department, other employees for the particular 20th department. So you have totally 5 records. So you will get all the records of the 20th department. Okay. So this called as a binary operator and or not and or not and or not. Okay. So we are going to use these operators for the binary operators. Okay. So these are the unary operator. Unary operator meaning single operators ni use cheyadani unary operator antam. Okay. So now we'll see operators. What are the variety of operators we have? Okay. See, arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators, whatever the operators we are using to perform the mathematical calculations, that we can call it as a arithmetic operators. Okay, so operator on one or more numeric operands and return the numeric output. Okay, so see, I'm performing the same action, like what are the things you need to do. So 2 plus 2, 2 plus 3, anything. So I'm taking all the things in one shot. Okay, so 2 plus 2, I'm performing the addition. 2 into 2, I'm performing the multiplication, division. Okay, so and 2 minus 3. See, 2 plus 2, 4, 2 into 4, 2 into 2, 4. So you are getting like a 2 by 3, 0.6 minus 1. Okay, so these are all arithmetic operators all works in the SQL. Okay, so you can able to do addition, subtraction, multiplication, anything you can able to do in the Oracle. Okay, so now this is about the see where you can use this type of things. So arithmetic operators works with numerical values, works with so 2 plus 2 చేస్తున్నాం. Now check with 2 plus 2. So small a plus small b. See here, it is giving the error. Invalid number. Character values you cannot able to use. So with the character values, you cannot able to use the arithmetic operator. Okay, right? Now I'm saying systate. We see about the systate, right? Systate will give the current date. Systate will give the what is the server time. సో మీరు ఎక్కడైతే సర్వర్ ఏ కంట్రీలో ఉందో ఆ సర్వర్ యొక్క టైం ఏంటి కరెంట్. ఓకే, దట్ యు విల్ గెట్ దిస్ ఇన్ దిస్ ప్లేస్ 19th July. ఓకే, 19th July, రైట్? నౌ ఇఫ్ ఐ యాడ్ లైక్ +10, డేట్ వాల్యూకి 10 యాడ్ చేస్తున్నాను. 10 యాడ్ చేస్తే 19 July కాస్త 29 July అవుతుంది. అంటే యు ఆర్ ఏబుల్ టు do the arithmetic operations with date values, but you are not able to do the arithmetic operations with the character values. So small s +10 giving the error. So add like 365 days. 23. We have that things actually. I will explain. You cannot able to add year here, but you can able to add months. We have functions for next 2 classes. We will get to. Okay, so the arithmetic operator works with the numerical values. Okay, arithmetic operators will return the values, numericals and date values. Numerical naina return చేస్తాయి, date naina return చేస్తాయి. Okay, so ఇక్కడ addition చేస్తున్నాం date plus number, so you are getting the date values, right? Okay, that's the reason you am saying that. Okay, so if you want to know last 100 days back, what's the date? If I want to go last 100 days back, what's the date for us? 10th April 22. Minus 100. Back, I'm saying back, right? So we need to use minus 100. I use, so you cannot able to perform the division. Division won't happen. So I'm saying like arithmetic operators works with the date values also, but not for these situations. Okay, so this is about the arithmetic operators. Okay, so I will share these documents. I've given very detailed here, so practice with your own examples. Okay, so now concatenation operator. So earlier we are trying to do a plus b, right? Now, come on. A plus B. So we are not able to do this operation, right? So now I'm trying to do the addition AB. So I want to display, I want to make it as AB. So I need to append these two characters. I need to club these two characters. In such place, I will use append hint. So append is the pipe symbol AB. New string. So just I provided some alias name. So if you haven't provided this, see the column name is not looking good. Okay, for that reason, I'm providing some alias name for this. Now see, it is getting like a new str. Okay, so now in this place, 68 minus 100, it is giving the value, but the column name is looking like as a same. So that's the reason old 80. So you can provide any name. It's like a good habit to provide alias names, the where it can be understandable. So you can able to understand very clearly. Okay. So this is about the arithmetic operator. Okay, sorry. This is about the concatenate operator as well here. Okay, concatenate operator will help you to append the two strings. Append the two strings. We added two strings. Now I'm trying to add two date values. So try to do add the date also. 68 with the date value along with the character value. So we won't do these stupid things, but we need to know. Okay, so now date with the date. Okay, so then I'm trying to use 1, 2, 3. The concatenate operator works with the date values, number values. Okay, so I'm mentioning simply as a sysdate in single quotations. If I provide that things in the single quotations, the Oracle will treat like as this is the string. మీరు ఏ వాల్యూ సింగిల్ కొటేషన్ ఇస్తే ఆ వాల్యూ యాసిస్ అలానే డిస్ప్లే చేస్తుంది. Sysdate is the function. Here the sysdate is the value, not the function, because you provided the values in the single quotations. Okay, so then 1, 2, 3. So it displays as 1, 2, 3. It's a numerical value. Okay, so till now clear, right? Instead of doing this concatenate operator, we have concatenate function. Okay, so in the function also we'll get that function. How we are using v size length functions, right? The same way we can use concatenate function. CONCAT concat of concatenate and concat function works with okay, see in this case concatenate function works with two arguments. Okay, ఈ function work చేయాలి అంటే two arguments కావాలి. Okay, so concatenate argument 1 comma argument 2. Argument 1 comma argument 2. So ఇక్కడ ఏంటి sysdate concatenate sysdate string. Okay, same నేను ఏం చేశాను concatenation operator యూజ్ చేసుకొని I use sysdate comma sysdate పెట్టు. See, this is the concat function, this is the concatenate operator. This is the operator, this is the function. So we won't use this function. Most of the places will use concatenate operator. Because Now you able to concatenate with 3 characters, 3 strings, 3 values at a time. Now if you want to add start string here, 1, 2, 3, it gives the error. It is giving the error invalid number of arguments, invalid number of arguments. So in such place, so you need to do concat of 1, 2, 3. So within the function, I need to use another function. So I need to use concatenate function 2 times. I'm also using like concatenate function 2 times here, but it's not like a complex here. So it's a simply easiest way to write things, right? So in this place, the concat function is inbuilt another concat function. Okay. Now see, you will get this. So this is about the concatenate operator. So just like I got this, so we are discussing, however, we are discussing concat function and the functions related concepts. Okay, so now we'll use the comparison operators. Comparison operators. Okay, comparison operators are used to build a comparable conditions. Comparable conditions between two terms. Okay, between two terms, thereby returning a logical results as a true or false or null. Okay, so true or false or null. Okay, so ఏమేం ఆపరేటర్స్ ఉన్నాయి కంపారిజన్ చేయడానికి. సో యూ ఆర్ ఈక్వల్ టు మీ. సో నువ్వు నాతో సమానం అయితే, సో ఐఎమ్ సేయింగ్ ఈక్వల్. ఈక్వల్ టు ఇస్ ఆపరేటర్. యూ ఇస్ గ్రేటర్ దాన్ మీ. I will use greater than symbol. You greater than or equal to me or greater than or equal. So if you want to do these type of things, we'll use the comparison operators. Comparison operators. Now see, select star from EMP where employee name equal to Smith. I'm removing this all things not required. Okay, so equal to, so I'm comparing. So every name is equal to Smith. No. So what are the names are matching with us? That I'm getting here. What are the values is not matching with us? We are not getting further. Okay. Now I'm mentioning like Smiths. I'm not getting any records, 0 records, null records. Null records. Okay. So what are the true records we have that we are going to get? Okay. Now I'm using greater than, name greater than Smith. Because so how you are treating, like I say, 1 is the smallest, 100 is the biggest. The same way, small a, sorry, capital A, small a, anything. A is the lowest, S is the highest. Okay, so after S, what the values we have that we are going to get here. See, starting with S, what the values we are getting here, word Turner. Or Turner. Okay, so you can able to compare with the character values. You can able to compare the character values. How we are using the equal to, the same way you can able to use greater than, less than also. Is less than. If you use like less than or equal to, so you may get like 12 records now. With Smith, use the equal to also, right? Okay, so now greater than, less than. So what other thing? So greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. Okay, so less than ante దానికన్నా తక్కువ, less than or equal to ante దాంతో దానికన్నా తక్కువ. Okay, so now Now enum equal to Smith, right? So we see about the operators like equal to, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than. Now I'm trying to maintain the not equal to. Simply use exclamatory mark before to the equal. So now it check all the employee names. So all the employee names. So Smith is not equal to Smith. False. Allen is not equal to Smith. Word is not equal to Smith. It check with the condition. So we will get like a 13 records because we have only one Smith. So other than the Smith, you will get all the names. Okay. So now, so not equal to, right? So now we see between. Now we see about the in operator. So we'll see about the in operator. So now you are comparing with only one value here, only one value. I need to check like a, need to check 3 values at a time. Now see, I'm comparing like a selection from EMP where e name equal to Allen, where e name equal to Ward, where e name equal to Jones. Okay, so here what happening here? So Oracle will maintain the things at the back end using OR operator. Or e name equal to Allen, or e name equal to Jones, or e name equal to Watt. Okay, so how with the backend it is running in this way. So if we use the OR operator, I said, so if we use the logical operators, okay, so in mathematical also we'll see something sometimes and, okay, so condition 1. Condition 2. Okay, so we'll say AND operator. So you will say AND operator. So if it is the true, condition 1 is true, the condition true is also true. We will get the results. Okay, you will get the true. If I use OR operator, true, true, will get the true for this, right? Now, if I use not operator, if either of condition is not satisfied, so true. For this, we cannot say true, true. Not true in the sense it give the false records. It give the false records. See, if you mention like a true, true, both conditions are satisfied, you will get the results. If true and false, you won't get the results. You will get the false. Either false true, we will get the false. We get like false, false. We'll get the false, false also like false. Okay, so R operators works with like this. True, false, we'll get the true. We'll get like a false, true, we'll get the true. Either of condition needs to satisfy. A condition satisfy అయినా కూడా నీకు results అనేటివి వస్తాయి. So both conditions are failed, false. False. We will get the false. Okay. Now we see the example here. Okay. So where a name equals to Allen, or where e name equal to what? Where e name equal to what? So how this in operator works, right? How the in operator works here. E name equal to Allen. R. E name equal to what? So, but I am writing like for the two conditions. So two conditions are satisfied where e name equal to Allen, where e name equal to what? I'm like mentioning words. Now I will get like only one condition gets satisfied. Allen. So there is no words implying for us. That's the reason you are not getting this record. Okay. Now I'm saying like R e name equals to, so instead of what I'm mentioning Jones. Okay. So in the same way, the in operator backend, it works in this or operator format. Okay. Now, if we use AND operator instead of or operator, if I use AND operator. Okay, so you are getting these results, or results, not with this. E name equal to Allen, where e name equal to what and so okay name okay name Allen Smith రెండు ఉండవు కదా. So you are trying to check e name equal to Allen, e name equal to what? రెండు names ఒకరికి ఎలా ఉంటాయి ఉండవు కదా. So you cannot able to maintain two different names for only one employee, right? Okay. So now you are treating like a Allen. Either of these you can find. Okay. So you can put the uncondition in the different way with different all. So employee name equal to Allen. So Allen is the 30th department. Okay. So and DEPT number equals to 30th. Mention this. Now check this. So elanti condition check chestunnam. I want to display the Allens. Okay, who's related to the 30th department? Who's related to the 30th department? Okay, two conditions I am verifying here. Okay, two conditions I am verifying here. Allen, in this situation, we'll use large scale operators. Okay, large scale operators. Okay, we have other things also. I haven't complete. Sorry, comparison operator still we have. Now we use the in operator, right? Now use the not in operator. Other than this, what are the values we have? Other than this, what are the values we have that we are going to exclude? So not in, Allen, what, Jones. So other than these three employees, we'll get all the employee information. Okay. Okay, now Now we have between operator, between. So while displaying my employee information, I need to display the range of employees. So the salary should be greater than 2000 and less than the 5000. So the minimum salary will be here 800. Okay, maximum salary is 5000. So now I need to display whose employee salary is greater than 2000 and less than the 5000. So these employees I need to display. So how many we have? 5 records. Okay, so now simply I am providing the range like a salary greater than 2000. Now I am getting this all the records, including the 5000. Now I need to use and sal less than 5000. Salary less than 5000. Okay, so you are getting like a 5 records here. The same thing you can able to achieve with the between operator. Instead of doing greater than and less than, you can able to do with the sal between 2000 and 5000. See, between and 5000. So how the between operators, it include the 2000, it include the 5000 as well. Okay, it includes this. So how it works in this way? Greater than or equal to, less than or equal to. It works in this way. Okay, so between operators, it includes the lower bound and upper bound as well. Lower bound and upper bound values as well. Now check this. 6 records. You are getting like a 6 records here. Okay, so this is about the between operators. Other than this range, between 2000 నుంచి 5000 కాకుండా వేరే ఏ రేంజ్ ఉన్నా నాకు కావాలి. సో నాట్ బిట్వీన్ చెక్ చేసుకుంటే సో ట్రీట్ లాక్ అయితే 3000 4000 అనుకోండి ఇక్కడ. ఓకే, సో now mention like here 4000. So you are getting like a 5 records, right? If I use like not between 2000 and 4000. Okay, so now 2000 కన్నా నువ్వు డిస్ప్లే చేసే వాల్యూ సాలరీ ఇస్ లెస్ దాన్ 2000 ఉండాలి లేదా గ్రేటర్ దాన్ 4000 ఉండాలి. సో now check this. డిస్ప్లే చేసే ప్రతి వాల్యూ సో మినిమం 800. సో ఇక్కడ ఏంటి మాక్సిమం 1600 తర్వాత 2000 అబోవ్ ఏముంది 5000. ఓకే, నాట్ బిట్వీన్ అంటే నేను పుట్ చేసిన కండిషన్ 2000 నుంచి 4000 మధ్యన కాకుండా వేరే ఏ డేట్ వేరే ఏ రేంజ్ అయినా కూడా నాకు కావాలి. సో లోయర్ అయినా కావచ్చు, అప్పర్ అయినా కావచ్చు. ఓకే, సో దిస్ ఈజ్ అబౌట్ ది between and not between. Okay, now we have is operator. Okay, is operator. So we'll see about the is operator. It's a special operator also we can say, because if you see select star from EMP, you are getting the data, right? And you have totally 14 records. 14 records లో నుంచి 2000 నుంచి 4000 మధ్యన only 5 employees ఉన్నారు. If you're using like a salary not between, so 9 plus 5, 14 employees, right? Now I'm mentioning the commission column. So commission, so minimum value ఏముంది commission కి ఇక్కడ 0. Okay, so now I need to display whose commission is greater than 0. Whose commission is greater than 0. So 0 ఎవరికి ఉంది? Only 1 employee. Okay, so only 1 employee అంటే ఈయనకు 13 records కావాలి. But now I am getting only 3 records because it have the null values here. The employee name is having the null values. The null values The null values you cannot able to compare because null is a undefined value. So undefined value, so you cannot able to compare. So ఇన్ఫినిటీని వేరే ఏ వాల్యూ తోటి కంపేర్ చేసినా కూడా అది ఇన్ఫినిటీనే అవుతుంది అవునా. సో అన్మెజరబుల్ వాల్యూని నువ్వు ఎలా మెజర్ చేయడానికి చూస్తావు. సో అది నువ్వు మెజర్ చేయడానికి చూసినా దాన్ని మెజర్ చేయలేక నువ్వు ఆగిపోవడం తప్పితే ఏముండదు. ఓకే, సో ఇన్ దిస్ సిచ్యువేషన్ సో ఐఎమ్ సేయింగ్ is it a measurable or immeasurable? Okay, is null. ఎన్ని ఉన్నాయి మనకి 10 ఉన్నాయి. is not null. వాల్యూ ఉందా లేదా, ఉంటే is not null, లేదు అంటే is null. Okay, so to overcome these problems we have NVL functions. null values ని డీల్ చేయడానికి కొన్ని ఫంక్షన్స్ ఉంటాయి. we'll discuss things by later. Okay, commission is not null. Commission is not null. Is null. Is operator is works with the null values. So if you want to work with null values, we'll use is operator, where we need to retrieve the null records from the table. So we'll use is operator for this. Is operator for this. So where we need to retrieve not null records, we use is not null. For that also we'll use is operator. Okay, so now we left with between, we done with between, is, null, noting, not like. Okay, so we're done with this all except exist operator. Exist operator. So how, if you practice with this, I will explain by tomorrow about the exist operator, because so you need to put the condition like this. See, sometimes we'll use where DPT number equals to 20. Okay, so now I'm returning this value. So whose salary is same as 20th department, display this all the employees అన్నారు అనుకో. సో 20th డిపార్ట్మెంట్ లో ఉన్న సాలరీస్ ఏంటి, 800. ఓకే, 800, 2975, 3000, 1100 అండ్ 3000. ఓకే, సో ద సేమ్ ఎంప్లాయీస్ ఎవరికన్నా సాలరీ రిపీట్ ఉందా, సో యూ మే గెట్ లైక్ 1100 as a 2 times like that. $1250, 30, 30 రెండు సేమ్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్ లో ఉన్నాయి. Joining date at least as the same of the no joining date as same also. Okay, okay, now see whose joining date. Okay, so anyone is joined the same date of 20th department. సో 20th డిపార్ట్మెంట్ లో జాయినింగ్ డేట్ ఎవరైతే ఎంప్లాయీ జాయిన్ అన్నారో, సో సేమ్ డే 20th డిపార్ట్మెంట్ తో పాటు వేరే అదర్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్ ఎంప్లాయీస్ ఎవరైనా సేమ్ డే జాయిన్ అయిన రోజు ఉందా. ఓకే, అలాంటి ఎంప్లాయీస్ ఎవరైనా ఉన్నారా. ఓకే, సో నౌ ఐ నీడ్ టు రిట్రీవ్ దిస్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్. ఓకే, ఫస్ట్ హియర్ we are looking for the only hire date. So I am taking the all the joining dates of the 20th department employees. Okay, so these are all dates we have. Okay, so if you want to retrieve these dates, so if you want to retrieve who joined in this particular date, so particular things. Okay, so I will use hire date in hire date in. So take these values and paste it in the use the star option. See, so along with 20th departments, 30th department employee is also joined. One of the 30th employee is also joined on the same day. See, if you use 3rd December, so you are getting like a 2 department informations, 20th and the 30th. Okay, so instead of doing this hard-coded values, so I will use subqueries in this place, subqueries. So subquery ante oka query lopala inkoka query ni rastanu annamata. So what the query I am looking here, so what the values I need to check here. So simply I'm mentioning this same query. So how I taken this date values, right? In the same way I'm mentioning here. 6 records. See now in this place also you are getting 6 records. So ఏం చేసాం మనం? సో మనకు కావాల్సిన ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఏదైతే డేట్స్ కావాలో ఆ డేట్స్ అన్నిటిని ఇన్ ఆపరేటర్ లో మనం ప్రజెంట్ చేసి. So the same instead of doing the hard coded values. So simply I'm mentioning the what are the query results I taken from that particular query. So that I'm pass it as a input to the query. So query lopala ఇంకొక query రాయడాన్ని మనం sub query అంటాం. So if you are writing any query inside the query, that we can call it as a sub query. Okay, so see in where class, not in like all the places. In where class, if you are writing, so in the where class, column name ki value ఇచ్చేటప్పుడు column name in val1, val2, val3, val4. So instead of column value in the where class, if you use any select query, so that we can call it as a subquery. Okay, so is subquery. Now we are not checking with conditions here. We are not checking with the outer query results with the inner query. So as I said, so I need to compare. So who joined on the same day? Who joined on the same day of 20th department date? Okay, so for that reason, instead of doing this, I'm comparing who joining date is matching with this exist. Okay, I'm trying to compare. So I'm taking the set of joining dates about the 20th departments. So whose joining date is matching with this, I'm going to display. Okay, so I don't need to mention here anything in this place. So you can put anything in this place, no use about this. Now I need to compare with in this situation. And okay, so to understand very clearly, so I'm mentioning for outer table is a O. This is the inner table. So mention like a inner table. So this inner table is having only 20th department information because you mentioned where DEPT number equal to 20. Okay, now and so outer query higher date equals to O dot higher date equals to okay I dot higher date. See, we are getting the same results. సో ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తున్నానంటే సో నాకు కావాల్సిన హైయర్ డేట్స్ 20th డిపార్ట్మెంట్ కి సంబంధించిన హైయర్ డేట్స్ తీసుకొని ఒక్కొక్క హైయర్ డేట్ తోటి ఎంప్లాయీ టేబుల్లో ఎంతమంది ఉన్నారో వాళ్ళందరినీ రిట్రీవ్ చేయడానికి ట్రై చేస్తున్నా. ఐఎమ్ కంపేరింగ్ ఫర్ ఈచ్ అండ్ ఎవరీ. సో ఐఎమ్ డిస్ప్లేయింగ్ టోటల్ రికార్డ్స్ ఇన్ దిస్ ప్లేస్. వైల్ డిస్ప్లేయింగ్ ఐఎమ్ చెకింగ్ ద కండిషన్. ఓకే, ఈ 20th డిపార్ట్మెంట్ లో ఉన్న హైయర్ డేట్ ని ఒక టేబుల్ గా తీసుకున్నాను నేను ఇక్కడ. ఒక టేబుల్ గా తీసుకున్నాను. ఓకే, ఈ టేబుల్లో ఉన్న కాలం ని సో ఐ డాట్ హైయర్ డేట్. ఇప్పుడు ఇది ఏంటి ఈఎంపి అనేది ఐలోకి నేను డేటా తీసుకున్నాను. I provided alias name for this table. Okay, I provided alias name for the table because that both table name outer and inner table both are same table to avoid the system ambiguity. So system confuse అవుతుంది. If you mention like directly, remove this EMP data EMP hire date, comma, EMP hire date and వెళ్తాం. Now we'll get the error. Sorry, you won't get the error because ఈ కండిషన్ ఏదైతే చెక్ చేస్తుందో ఈ కండిషన్ ఇన్నర్ క్వరీలోనే చెక్ చేసుకుంటుంది. అర్థమవుతుందా? సో if you haven't provide this, so still also you won't get any problem. Right. You won't get any problem because the system is comparing the values. See, you are getting like all the employees, 14 employees యొక్క information because you are comparing the results here. You are comparing the results. నీ యొక్క hire date నీతో మ్యాచ్ అవుతుందా లేదా? So I'm not checking with any others joining date here. Okay, so where you need to check with this, so we need to use it's inner, this is the outer. So you need to compare outer dot hire date equal to inner dot hire date. In this situation, you won't get any date. 20th department లో 5 employees ఉన్నారు. 20th department లో 5 employees ఆ 5 employees తోటి మ్యాచ్ అవుతారు కదా ఆటోమేటిక్ గా. So other than this, so we have one extra employee from the 30th department. This is about the exist operator. Okay, in operator, exist operator will give the both results as a same, but in operator will give the less performance compared to the exist operator. Okay, I will let you know because the exist operator is not looking the values here. So you are not providing the values. So date 1, date 2, date 3, date 4, you are not providing that values here. Okay, so Oracle, you are comparing the values. And Oracle return the true or false for every record. Okay, if I use the exist operator, so we have out of 14 records, you have 6 is the matching records. For 6 records, Oracle will display the true, 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 true. Okay, other than the 6 results, it displays false, false, false. Okay, if I use the exist operator, it simply provide true category employees in the results. If I use not exist, it displays all false category people in the first. 8 plus 6, 14 records. Okay, so if you are dealing with hundreds or thousands of data, in operator will give the best performance. If you are dealing with millions of data, in such place, exist operator will give better performance compared to the exist. Okay, so this is about the operators. We have other operators. So I done with comparison operators, arithmetic operators, and as well as the logical operators also. We see about the and so we left with only not operator. So we'll complete about the not operator and we'll close the class for today. Okay, so now okay, so now we see how we are using not in operator. Okay, not in operator. Okay, higher date in. So what we have totally 5 dates we have. We are getting 6 employees. Okay, so if I use not in operator, so other than this 6 people will get 8 records, right? So the same thing, higher date. Okay, higher date. So mention this as is. Okay, simply I'm mentioning in this space not higher date n. Okay, so what I'm going to say, higher date in, what the values you are looking for. I'm saying other than this values, what I need. So other than the 6 employees, how the in operator is working. The same way we'll use not first. Okay, so other than higher date in అన్నప్పుడు ఇప్పుడు ఏంటి checking the value equal to 17 December, so 17 December 80, 2nd April 81 ఇలా చెక్ చేస్తాం. నాట్ అన్నప్పుడు ఈ వాల్యూస్ కాకుండా okay, so you may use equal to also in this place. 17th December కాకుండా వేరే ఏ ఎంప్లాయీస్ అయినా నాట్. So 17th December only one employee ఉన్నాడు కాబట్టి we are excluding that and displaying the remaining 13. Okay, so this is about the operators. So till now we see about the comparison operators, large scale operators, and arithmetic operators and concatenate operators. Concatenate operator. Okay, so this is about the operators. So we have another 20 minutes required for me, 20 to 30 minutes required. So we'll see about the set operators. So another half an hour is required. So it is very difficult to continue. So I'm going to stop here and I'm sharing these documents. Okay, so please practice with this, and I'm giving like for few minutes with doubts. Okay, so the earlier sessions, if you have any doubts, please ask now.